Hey kids, this clear. I got tea. Yeah. Let's play some Sword of Mana. This is a long episode because the screenshot part is short and boring and I was just doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff for it. Anyway, the Rocky Wilds. As you can see, this area is full of hovering rocks for some reason. And also, we have like 6 wisps. Seriously, look at this. Holy smite move! Oh man, that was almost as effective as, you know, a 3-hit combo from our Nux. Anyway, that's the defining feature of the Rocky Wilds there. You need to use the flail a lot to get by. And there's rocks that hover everywhere and are generally a nuisance. Also, if you hear any loud crashes in the background, try not to worry about that too much. It's just really windy here. Like, really windy. It woke me up at like 4 in the morning. That's why I'm doing this. I don't have anything better to do because I don't know. Get out of here, rock. You're not improving my mood any. Anyway, at this point in the game, pretty much every enemy in the game is going to have a whole bunch of really mean traps. You see that guy? He had 2 bombs, 2 smokes, and an advanced mimic enemy. Ah, stupid owl, you are not allowed to evade. Stupid imp, you are not allowed to backstab with your trident. I holy smite you. And then I punch this owl in the face. Anyway, as I mentioned in the thread, we're going to need to grind our light magic skill up to 30, because I don't know. Probably what I'm going to do is, once we hit the boss of this area, one of the 2 bosses, there's actually 2 here, but once I hit the boss, I'm just going to shoot with light magic until I get to 30, and then I'm just going to punch it to death. Unless I can't punch it, in which case, I don't know, I'll complain about how the boss in this game all suck, like I usually do. Let's go over there. We'll use our brand new Lorimar flail. It's made from Lorimar iron. It's better than Forsena iron. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I am not a metallurgy expert. This guy, he will be wholly smoked. Except you're immune to light, but I still gained a light level. These guys are what, griffin hands or something? They jump around. They're immune to light magic. They're pretty cool. There's a squid dude up there. Squid dudes are amorphs. I don't know, flavor-wise, this area looks kind of cool because, you know, you're in this flying area of rocks and you have to track it with, you know, astrological equipment or whatever, and there's little shards of rock that just fly around without any reason whatsoever. It's a cool idea, it's just not fun to play. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but those having to switch to your flail all the time, not to fight, but to actually just pass through the area is boring. And those hovering rocks, they always deal a fixed amount of damage depending on your max health or something. So they'll always be a hazard, no matter what level you're at. But oh well. Get out of here. Flail death blow. And there's treasure here too. Pretty much every enemy is going to drop a trapped chest at this point. I can't do anything about it. Can you? No. What's in here? Dion wood. I don't know what Dion wood does. It probably has some dumb effect that, like, blinds enemies or something. I don't know. Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I'm playing Sword of Mana. No. No one who plays Sword of Mana knows what they're doing. They look up a guide, because playing it without one is foolish! You are a fool to do that. I'm a fool anyway. I'm shooting magic at a snowman. Snowmen are immune to everything. Willy, stop turning the enemies into snowmen. You're a bad teammate now. Also, I think the more light spirits you use, or the more anything spirits you use, the higher a chance you have of inflicting the status effect that it causes. Eventually we will have all 8 spirits in the game. The 8th one, the final one, is actually comparatively easier to get. You just need to have all the other 7 spirits before it is the big problem. But once you have those, actually getting it is easy-ish enough. And by that point it's downright intuitive compared to the others, but it's got its own special flavor of stupid that I'm not going to talk about here. Also, I've just dodged 4 of these death trap chests in a row. I must be some kind of wizard! I command you with my sorcery to look at that spot on the ground that's all glimmery, because it's a geode. That's the wind geode. Have we got all of them? No, we haven't got the fire or water geodes, have we? Not that I really care about getting them. They're just, you know, if it's there, I'll pick it up, I guess. The water geode is way the hell out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not going to go get it. That's also where we could hand over the black mask we got from that guy a while back on that one side quest. Also, we're only at 17 light magic. This is going to be slow going. Anyway, Subland River. Subland River. That's Subland River. Okay, I'm not. No. No. I'm a bad person. Let's shoot fish with light. A fish is charmed. It will now take no offense to us shooting it with light. The fish do not take very much damage from our light spells. This is perfectly fine because it means I'm just going to exhaust my entire magic supply on single wisp spells to level up my magic. Does this seem stupid? Yes, it does. We killed it! Now we have to go to the next fish. There's only like 4 in the room or something. My tea is cool enough to drink yet. Just barely. It smarts the fingers, it does. And Willy gained a level. Good for you, Willy. Now you can use water magic, because... Hang on, weren't the enemies immune to his magic last area, too? What are you doing, game? Quit obsoleting my partners at every single opportunity. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were doing this on purpose. You don't have a purpose in anything you do. Also, we have power down now. I'm not gonna actually go to the trouble of resting to recover my magic. I might eat, you know, a magic walnut or whatever, but I'm not gonna use the sit thing, because that'll just take too long, and I'm already taking too long in this room. Why am I still fighting this guy? I should just go. Also, the flail is pretty much the weapon of choice here, because all the aquatic enemies, they are weak to stabs. Stab the fish. Stab the fish! There's going to be a friend of mine who's going to be so sad that I said that. So, ow. Tea, quit burning my fingers. You're delicious, but you do not have to be that vicious. Yeah, crab recolors. You know, these crabs are more dangerous because they're gray, they're not cooked. And if a crab is not cooked, that means it has more vitality to it and it will be more deadly in combat. It's pinchers. I'm making pincher motions with my hands right now. You cannot see it. Maybe you can hear it. Can you hear that? No? I didn't think you could. But if you can, then congratulations. You are also a wizard. You must join forces to defeat the evil dragon queen or something. Evil dragon queen is nefarious. She would... something. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Because look at this. This is a river. There's waterfalls. There's actually a gimmick here that we'll be showing off in a bit. I just totally forgot about it at first because I was more interested in a hidden treasure here. Because there is a hidden treasure here. Alright, so you saw that little rock outcropping up there? Maybe you did? Well, you want to touch all those rock outcroppings because they're actually, I don't know what they're supposed to be, but if you touch them, then they shoot water and the rock falls out, and that's how you progress. I'll show it off later, because It takes me way longer than it should to figure out that that's how you progress. You have to do it with all of them, I think. Also, that fish is murdering Willy. Stop being murdered by a fish, Willy. You're the worst monk ever. I'm not even sure if he is a monk. He might just be some guy with punching gloves. He's gonna eat buffalo steak. I wish he had buffalo steak, because then we could be playing a game that's actually good. I remember when I said at first that I thought this game was, like, fun. I really liked it. It's hard to really mess up, you know, punching something in the face a lot until it dies, but this game is doing its damnedest to make that not fun. Anyway, we need to go into there. If you become a wimp, like I showcased, you can go into those tiny holes. Also, I forgot I wanted to jump down there. Whatever, I'll do it later. This hole, we are going to go into it. It was not made for us, but we will go in it anyway. More tea. The Altina alloy. This is a secret room. The secret room has some pretty good stuff in it. Like the Altina alloy and the... not that. Screw that. I hate it. But no, aside from that, there's a secret within this secret. If you go here and you use the tiny tapper again while you're in the tunnel to de-shrink yourself, and then you start jumping upwards in the upwards direction, eventually you'll find a thing. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I think it's like two-thirds to the left from the little entryway down there to the place on the right. It'll be around here somewhere. We just gotta keep jumping for a couple minutes. You know how you're supposed to guess this secret? You're not, that's how. Because... Anyway, here's a dude. He has a hat. He's sleeping in this cave, in the middle of a cave, in the middle of a cave, in the middle of a rocky wasteland hovering in the sky. Anyway, this isn't really worth, you know, putting in screenshots, because there's only one thing we care about here, and that's that this is the best secret in the game. Alright, we gotta cool the product. I don't know what the other two do, because I looked at guides when I was playing this game. They probably are not actual choices, or maybe they are and they'll just screw you over. But you want the brownie ring. If you ever played this game, you want the brownie ring. How badly do you want it? This badly. Seriously, those are better stat boosts than our total stats that we have gotten so far, even leveling all the way up to God Hand. We've just turned ourselves from mediocre into we kill everything that is not immune to our attacks. Like, I'll showcase it off in a little bit once we get out of here. There's still more treasure we have to get. Like this. We'll hover it with our midget telekinesis. We have a snake scale. That's pretty good. More Altina alloy. I like that. It's probably gonna make some good stuff. And a seed. Boo! And we get shot out of there. We could probably go back into there and go in that hole, but I'm not going to. Animal hide sucks. What are they doing giving it to us at this point in the game, huh? Have you no sense of oh wait, no they don't. At least the tea's good. I'm having tea right now. It burns my throat with its deliciousness. That's the way you know you've made good tea, when it's really hot. Although I might actually like my tea to cool a bit more than most people. Anyway, this room is where the puzzle part of the room is. You see that little ditch where the fish man with the spear was that we mercilessly slaughtered? We need to fill that ditch with water so we can get that upper ditch to be empty. We do that by pushing all those stones that spray us with water and knock us down a ledge. Also, check out that damage on our flail. Just like, okay, sure, 100 damage, 100 damage, 100 damage, whatever. You can't stop us, we have the brownie ring. Now, I'm going to tell you another dick move this game pulls, is if you don't go for specific classes and you just pump a single level type all the way up to, Christ, I think it's level 40, you'll get an accessory out of it. You'll get an accessory that gives you plus 50 to a single stat, or if you just pump 40 levels into random because you are foolish, you'll get a plus 20 to everything accessory. You could do that if you wanted to. You just lose out on a class and it'll also be obsoleted by the brownie ring. I guess if you really wanted to, you could give it to your partner once you got, you know, whoever of Hansel or Gretel you weren't playing as, but no. No. But no. 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 I'm drinking more tea now. No. Alright, let's get pushed down a ledge. That's how we solve puzzles. Puzzles solved. And then we'll take that shortcut that we can use a tiny tapper with. If you didn't complete that side quest, you'd have to run all the way to the left side of the area and then backtrack by using the flail and climbing up the ledge. And it's just pointless. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go this way. But I still didn't solve it. See? We'll go up here. It's still not solved. You know why? Because we actually have to go all the way to the left anyway. There's a stone we missed there. You might remember I talked about it. It was one where we jumped down the ledge and there was a mimic and also a treasure chest that had something in it. Maybe an angel grail. I don't remember exactly. Honestly, this puzzle is just, I don't know. It took me a while to remember it. That's why this video is so long. But, you know, there's only so much brain power I can devote to this when I got woken up at 4 in the morning by a bunch of howling wind outside. Anyway, there's a fish man. Get out of here, fish man. I got no time for you. I have puzzles to solve. I will solve these puzzles. Oh, and a cool trick with the flail is if you have the death blow fully charged, you can use the death blow of the flail and you can hook onto stuff that's way farther away than you normally could. This doesn't have very many advantages though, because everything that you could use the flail on is spaced just exactly for a normal flail swing. And also if you hit something with the death blow of the flail, you can't use the death blow anymore, but, you know. I'll heal myself, because I can do that. We now have 18 points of light magic skill. We're going to go into this boss fight, and if we don't get at least 5 more, I'm going to eat someone's flesh. There, we solved the puzzle. The puzzle has been solved. Tea time. I have nothing else to say. I'm just trying to think of what would be the most amusing thing to hum right now, but I can't think of anything. My brain has been eaten. I'll get a new one later, don't worry. I know this guy down at the docks. He's got me... If you're gonna go down to the docks, you'll meet this guy. He can give you some stuff, but I get, you know, 10% finder's fee, and I'm just trying to sound shady and unethical and like I'm in trading, because I don't have anything else to say at this point. There's mimics everywhere for no reason. And a spiny seed. I don't want that. See that? That was the useful application of the death blow. But it requires not using the death blow on all those guys. That treasure up there is probably something good, but I'm not gonna get it. Alright. This here is the end of the line. Get these treasures and I'll call it a day. Then we'll see what that robot is. I'm clear, this has been Let's Play Sword of Mana. Why is there a robot here? This is a river. Rivers are not the natural habitat of robots. They live in swamps. You're doing it wrong, Sword of Mana. Honestly now.